Welcome back once again to Infinite Wealth and Mindset. Today, we return to the exact text of Florence Scovel Shinn's posthumous manuscript, The Magic Path of Intuition, diving deeply into Chapter 7, The House That Faith Built. The vast majority of people talk about having faith, but they treat it as a passive hope, a simple, desperate wish for their financial problems to disappear. Florence warns us that true faith is not an inactive emotion. It is a literal architectural force. Every thought you hold and every action you take is building the exact structure where you will live your future. Today, you will discover whether your invisible habits are building a mansion of abundance or if your doubts are silently digging the dungeon of scarcity. Let's begin. In this chapter, Florence is categorical. It is not enough to simply ask infinite intelligence for the wealth you desire. You must physically prepare yourself to receive it. She used a brilliant example about a village facing a severe drought. Everyone gathered to pray for rain, but absolutely no one brought an umbrella. That is not faith, that is merely wishful thinking. If you pray for economic prosperity but continue talking about the crisis, clinging to every penny out of sheer terror of tomorrow, and complaining about high prices, you are destroying with your own hands the house that your mind was trying to build. Active faith demands that you act in this very moment as if you have already received what you asked for. You must prepare the space for your new life. Florence taught that you must dig your ditches, meaning you must make physical preparations in the material world so that financial supply has a channel to flow through when the floodgates finally open. Wisdom pause. If we analyze faith through the lens of modern quantum physics, we understand that it is not mysticism but neurological anticipation. When you physically prepare and act as if your success is already an undeniable fact, you force your brain to stop operating from the fear of the past. Your electromagnetic field begins to emit the exact frequency of that parallel reality where your wealth already exists. By preparing your house, you are collapsing the probability wave entirely in your favor. Let's continue. To build this house of unshakable faith, Florence reveals the number one obstacle you must eradicate: the reasoning mind. The human intellect will always demand to know the how. Your logic will look at your bank account and tell you that escaping your situation is mathematically impossible. But active faith and intuition do not operate in the realm of human mathematics. They operate on the plane of the fourth dimension, where resources are unlimited and arrive through entirely unexpected channels. Florence recounts how many people fail just one step away from their great victory because they allow their intellect to destroy the house their intuition was building. When you receive an intuitive nudge, a brilliant idea that seems to come out of nowhere, you must follow it without question. Human reasoning will tell you, that is way too risky. You better stay where you are. The economy is terrible. Do not move. But that voice of fear belongs strictly to the three-dimensional world of lack. To inhabit the house that faith built, you must learn to temporarily muscle your logical mind and take that leap into the unknown with absolute trust. The infinite spirit will never give you a profound desire without simultaneously providing the exact materials, the right contacts, and the inexhaustible capital to materialize it. The supreme act of faith and the true central teaching of this chapter is to behave this very day as the person who already possesses that wealth. Florence taught that every little action counts. If you want prosperity, stop always buying the cheapest items out of fear of running out of money. Purchase something of quality, even if it is small, to send the universe the unmistakable signal that you trust your supply. Prepare the guest room for the visitor who hasn't arrived yet. Organize your desk for the $1 million contracts you are about to sign, and keep your conversation entirely focused on victory. When the universe observes that you are making physical preparations with undisturbed faith, The floodgates of abundance will burst open, flooding the ditches you dared to dig with absolute prosperity. For the construction of your house of faith not to collapse, Florence warns us of a fatal trap, the destructive use of our words. She assures us that your daily conversation is the cement that holds the bricks of your new reality together. Many people do their spiritual work in the morning and prepare their minds for abundance, but in the afternoon, they meet with acquaintances to complain about their debts, the lack of money, or the economic crisis. In that precise moment, they have completely demolished the house their faith had begun to build. You must guard your mouth zealously. Starting today, if you want your material supply to manifest on this physical plane, you are only allowed to speak of your success, of opportunities, and of solutions. Your three-dimensional language must immediately align with the infinite wealth of the fourth dimension. To further expand on this architectural faith, Florence emphasized another critical physical preparation: clearing out the clutter of fear. If you look around your current house or apartment, what are you holding on to out of sheer panic? Many people keep old, worn-out clothes, broken items, or completely useless objects simply because their reasoning mind whispers, "You better keep this, you might go broke one day and desperately need it later." Do you realize what you are doing in that exact moment? You are actively preparing for poverty. You are literally building a room in your house of faith specifically for failure and lack. Florence challenged her students to mercilessly clear out anything that made them feel poor, restricted, or fearful. By throwing away the old and the broken, you create a powerful physical and energetic vacuum. Spiritual law dictates that nature absolutely abhors a vacuum. When you clear that space, the infinite spirit will immediately rush in to fill it with new, high-quality supply. If your closets and your mind are stuffed to the brim with a poverty mentality, the universe simply cannot deliver your mansion. You must make actual physical room for the prosperity you have requested. So today, look closely at your surroundings. Give away what no longer serves the wealthy, abundant version of yourself, and boldly declare to the universe that you are officially making room for your grandest desires to move in. You are the absolute architect of your financial destiny, and every action you take is a brick in your reality. Stop building prisons of doubt and begin this very day to construct the house that your faith built. The infinite supply is only waiting for you to take the first visible step. Seal this powerful commitment into your subconscious mind by writing this exact decree in the comments below. I prepare my life for abundance and I receive my wealth now. If this lesson has restored your clarity and the strength to take action, please support this video with a massive thumbs up, subscribe to Infinite Wealth and Mindset, and turn on the notification bell. Right here, on your end screen, the Vital Lesson 8 awaits you. Don't let your heart's desire become a heart disease, a masterful and mandatory teaching on how to manifest without anxiety. Click on the video and I will see you there to continue building your mental empire.